wanted to like just spread around, do around the whole house.
We're filming here at Mr. John Carbone's house. And that's kind of creepy right there. But, you know, we don't judge.
Reminds me of an episode of Buffy.
Everything reminds you of an episode of Buffy.
Wasn't there an episode with a mask?
Hey, we're all looking forward to this, Dan. I appreciate that you rehearsed in costume as well. And you didn't catch where he hid?
I hadn't started recording. Frank and Tim weren't even inside yet.
Why weren't you watching?
It's been a little distracting here lately.
Mama, Mama, Mama.
Eugene?
Shh, it's okay, Mama's here.
And Tim and Frank haven't made any progress.
They've been at it for 2 hours. They say that they looked everywhere, and the cameras show that the target hasn't exited the house.
All right, listen up. This job is live streaming to the client, and time is running out. We are embarrassing ourselves out there. And I'm sorry, I forgot these people going. And if we don't finish the job by midnight, we don't get paid. So this is a red ball now. Everybody goes. Yes. Except you. You're going to keep watching those feeds and man the phones in case the client calls with any special instructions.
Well, fuck. We'd see that one coming.
Tech, you're going to load the van. Get the portable rig in there with extra, And Tech, you load the van.
We have a van?
Yes, we got to keep the one that you were kidnapped in. Get the portable rig in there and extra cameras. No matter what, we have to get this kill on camera, whether his or ours. Janine, get everyone armed.
Hot, I totally picked the right internship.
And we need to shake up the way we're thinking out there. New partners.
I'd like to partner with Frank.
Fine. Kat, you're with Eugene. Janine, you're with Tim. Tech and I will command and control the van. By God, Mongoose will be smoking his cigars in hell before sunrise.
What?
Sorry, that just slipped out. Okay, let's move.
Yeah, you like that?
I was trying to be over there, but I was trying to think of because originally I pictured the sleepwalker being to her side.
This is how Anthony warms up. This is more interesting than Keith telling David what he
So
wants.
maybe, I don't know.
So, everyone ready? Everyone's done sorry.
It's okay, Mama's here.
Corey, you're very gentle.
Yeah.
You can't wake him up, right?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Q.
Started recording. Frank and Tim weren't even inside yet.
The van, right?
Yep.
So, I'll say action. You will call Eugene away. Eugene leaves. Eugene will come back. We can skip to the van line.
Gracias, señorita. Cállate.
Alright, so let's do John stuff. Everyone can get out.
So Keith, am I right in saying that everybody that's not shooting right now may as well pack their things and get ready, because as a group we'll be moving hopefully in 20 minutes.
Yeah. Come in the room. I'll sweep this way, then come this way, then we see Janine.
Badass Janine with a rifle. So David, I'm just curious what you think of John's house.
It's definitely a location.
Yes.
And it's very kind of him to lend it to
Very
us.
kind.
Don't breathe deeply. Shallow breaths. The sound of angry dogs intensifies. We are watching everyone watch this on the iPad. We hear Scott's voice.
Gotcha!
Several loud, sharp gunshots. The dog noises are still there, but less loud.
Call it!
11:57.
He did it.
The bad man is dead.
Hey! Whoa! Celebrates, high fives, etc. Brooke, moved by the moment, gives Frank a big hug. It's all a little chaotic. Steve, the cameraman, tries to take it all in. Scott enters and walks up to the boss, ready to just look him in the eye. Everyone stops celebrating or making noise or paying attention to each other to watch this confrontation. I told you to stay in the office.
Yes. Yes, you did. But I decided to call my old dog guy instead and get the job finished.
Fine work there, Scott. Moves over to Frank and Brooke, camera following, of course, cuts in, and as if Frank is the nurse and Janine is the sailor, dips Frank and gives him an enormous kiss. People were surprised for a moment, then cheer this. Standing them back up, Janine declares,
I have seen this man naked.
the crowd goes from cheers to less enthusiastic. And we'll find that in a second. Maybe your character is still like, yay! Maybe your character's like,
Tech will be excited.
Better you than me. Still, so now we're not thinking about Frank naked, we're just,
This workplace makes me uncomfortable. Aren't there rules about work? This workplace makes me uncomfortable. Aren't there rules about work dating at work?
Probably. I don't know. Contracts written in blood are pretty short.
Once I had a railroad, made it run, made it race against time.
Boss, what is this?
Trouble. And that's it.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
There's your twin.
All right, we're filming here in Centerville Studios, which is a really. That's just a nice way to say John's house.
No, I'm hairless.
How do you feel today?
I don't like hair. Awesome.
What are you eating?
Garlic knot.
Nice. You gonna have a kissing scene later? I hope so.
Yeah, that's horrible. And
There's Enid Cortez dancing with chips and salsa, which is just racist.
I can honestly tell you that I wasn't.
It's totally racist. Just because your last name's Cortez, you can dance with chips and salsa.
Yeah.
These people just haven't shut up since they got here. Hey, what's the first thing you did when you got here?
mad at me.
That's fine. We're all mad at you. You just spilled tea all over the floor.
I did.
What did you do? Tell me what you did.
I was here,
Yeah?
and then all of a sudden my water broke.
It's like Christmas. There's Eugene getting all weird.
Oh, okay. Shitting.
I'm just taking.
So, what's going on today, Dan?
Well, I think I felt a ghost downstairs.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right. Note to self: don't go downstairs. So, David, when you answered that casting call to go to a Panera Bread on Long Island,
Well, the first thing was that I didn't notice that it was Long Island.
right? No, I know that was your first mistake. I'm aware of that. Did you ever think that you would just be stringing up lights in a haunted house?
Mid-January.
3 years later.
3 years later, you'd still.
I didn't think the internet would still be around, frankly.
No, yeah, I didn't think that was going to catch on as much as it did.
Shouldn't you be doing this? What do you do here?
I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm making behind the scenes. This is what Keith directed me to do. No, I already picked up pizza and Bach. Okay. All right, I see what you're doing here, and I like it. I'm picking his nose with this light.
Yeah, the next one is Kat seems like she's pretty well given up and is sitting looking tired and bored, so I think at that point you could just be like
That's when you're
bummed out on a couch, like
Jacking
feet
it
up.
looking at your phone. I don't know, whatever some way in which you've clearly given up. For that.
Are you comfortable?
Am I comfortable?
No,
Yeah.
it's not this one.
I'm good.
That's gonna be my new, like, instead of like, hey, how you doing? I'm gonna be like, hi.
Comfortable.
Are you comfortable? That's
Yeah.
Yes, I was sitting on. I was productive actually. I'm not. I was making the show, and now I'm talking to you. Now I'm making your show.
Do you know what he does?
I don't know what he does here. I thought he's the guy we bring to string the fucking lights. I did that.
nope, not me. Not
He
me.
tapes.
Hi, Enid.
Hi.
Are you comfortable?
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, it could be a little bit more. Could have my PJs, my Snuggie,
Uh-huh.
And we figure Eugene's put the broom down at this point, right?
Yeah, no more blues.
Okay.
pizza, major garlic.
It's me. You never
Alright, let's
seen
do
me.
this again. Mike, you should do this.
Behind the scenes. Oh, you mean you literally want me to be behind the
In the
scenes?
scene, not in front of the scene.
You
Oh.
don't really see the publicist in the shot. And then you,
What are you doing?
I'm trying to make it his turn.
Are you okay with us in your house like this?
Are you comfortable?
No.
Are you comfortable?
Are you comfortable?
leave.
Yeah, because you both like got to the end and then turned around at the same time. It looked like synchronized searching.
Do people often pop up behind couches in this house?
No, they're there beforehand. And we do what we have to do and hide them behind the couches.
Oh.
They go down. They usually don't come back up.
You can go past him.
We wait a couple weeks for the smell to go away, for the smell to get really bad rather, and then get rid of the body.
Yeah.
You know, but it's all in things work. You know.
Yeah.
It's okay. I sleep pretty well. Anyway.
Wow. As long as you sleep well.
Yeah.
Maybe check behind the couch there.
I mean, okay.
Rolling.
Okay, everyone quiet, please. And action.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to make it his turn.
Sorry.
Cut.
Sorry. My hair's all crazy. Looking past that way.
Yeah. So we can calm down. Already been turned around and maybe like starting to go towards that behind the couch before he even introduces you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's roll it. There you go.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to make it his turn.
So when Gossip Girl star Chelsea Krastowski isn't on set and she's really prepping for her next big scene, she likes to knit. What are you making, Chelsea?
A shrug.
And that is what?
It's a really loose, baggy cardigan. Thank you.
What the heck? How do you know how to do that?
I have the rib stitch down here. That's gonna be the
Yeah.
lining.
Really?
And then this is.
You want to say action, Anthony goes. Then he goes. Whatever he does, and then he like pause for a beat. Once he starts again, that can be your cue to say, "All right, let's give it up. Let's go downstairs."
Okay.
I'm not doing one of
Yeah.
those rounds.
Right? Because he's been doing this for maybe 10 minutes. Okay.
We were supposed to have this, and it got turned off for us to tell you that you weren't doing a very good job. And then we didn't do a very good job of getting it ready. We can just do the whole thing again, and you can pretend like we...
I'm ready to work.
So, Mike, you gonna do some good acting?
I'm gonna do a stunt actually.
Yeah.
Which is
You
the
guys
only-
got to rehearse this like a month ago, right?
We rehearsed.
So you've been working on it since,
Here's
right?
the thing, though. We
What's
just
your
changed.
process?
We
Can
just
you tell us
changed
about
it.
your process?
My process is I say, okay, Mike, focus. Stop thinking
I'm
about.
sorry.
food.
Is your character's name Mike?
Getting into character.
I'm not there yet. I say,
Okay,
Mike.
well, I'm sorry. You start by
focus.
talking to yourself.
Right. Stop thinking about food.
Yes.
You need to be frank now. And I close my eyes, and I'm like,
What was your question?
Oh, really? With your eyes closed?
and then I'm frank. Now I'm frank.
Yeah. You close your eyes?
Right, because I close my eyes. See, here's the thing.
That's
You
not-
think that's not the? Do you think that's not the acting method? We have different schools of thought.
Is it gonna play?
You ruined it.
You ruined it.
Ruined it on me.
Get my glasses quick.
The door? Keith?
Yeah, you can open the
Okay.
door.
We ordered a bunch of women, apparently. This is kind of
Okay,
weird.
so guys, listen up, listen up. I will be here waiting for the van. Mike's gonna be back by the door. We open up the door. Everyone gets out. You skip ahead to Mike. You hang back and watch her.
In the van?
No, listen to me.
So we're inside because how cold is it out there, Keith?
Very cool.
See, we're drinking coffee.
35 degrees.
35 degrees.
Alright, guys.
It's winter and we're filming outside. We never film in the summer in general, let alone summer outside. But now it's the winters that we film outside. We're all dressed in coats and scarves and gloves.
Scars and
Scars and gloves.
Some of us have scars. Nothing wrong
Some
with
of us
that.
have emotional scars.
Proves that-
It's warm and inviting, right?
It's warm in our hearts.
Warm in our hearts. Aww.
Adult pediatric.
No, I know. We're going.
What could we be doing here? This guy's got a bunch of balloons.
Oh.
Everybody's talking about how cold they
Okay,
are.
guys, everybody get into position the way you were looking at Ginny and Frank.
Hey, ladies.
Like that.
Okay, and action.
All right, partner up.
Okay.
Hey, partner.
Let's do this.
You okay?
Yes.
You okay?
Yes.
Oh my god, Janine. Hey.
What are you all doing? Please focus. Go back and do it again, please. What are you doing? Turn that off.